me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. He'll face this man.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy.
Well, it is go time, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see there is not a seat to be had for this very close matchup.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
You must obey. Good luck.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. He misses with that jab. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Counter right. Good counter right hand again. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They threw the hook, didn't land. Nice punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That's time! I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good round, I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he just misses with that jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. He's back, don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep what?
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You'd like to see more jabs. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Lands with the right counter. He got out of the way of that right hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both men step back for just a moment. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Missed him with that uppercut. The ground bomber in some trouble. Didn't wait long. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter punch. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Nice job landing that left counter punch. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nice counter punch. He parries that left jab away. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He missed with that jab. Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counter left hand there. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges...
Jump all over.
Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody.
I've been in some boring fights. Trust me, I know what it feels like. You got to get out of that rut because there's a lot of pressure, especially when you hear a boo in the crowd, especially when you hear the opposite corner, especially when you can hear a pin drop. It means they're thinking, we're bored.
That one lands. And that you cannot do, and the referee quickly on top of things, and he's going to deduct a point.
About time, ref.
This round could go... And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Left counter scores. Beautiful counter shot. Joe Louis in trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.